Hello people of the It's Cabo YouTube channel, how are we doing today? Welcome back. It's been a long time since I've done a little West Ham vlog. They went down well last year though, people loved them, so I thought I'd bring them back, okay? Different competition this year, we're in the Conference League, playing against Anderlecht, but it's a massive game actually, because we could be through tonight, and that is just big for the club. We've got so many games coming up in October, to have two games that not potentially throw, but maybe get a few youth players in, get a few players don't really play in, would be really big for us moving on in the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, everything, okay? So it might be the Conference League, but it is a big game tonight against Anderlecht, who we beat last time, but they're not a bad side. It should be a good watch. Hopefully we can get to see the likes of Flynn Downs, Emerson, a lot of players that we don't get to see too much. Maybe a cameo from Skamaka as well. The man's in form, it'd be great to see. But yeah, I'm just going to be getting on the train right now, coming from uni today, so a little bit annoying, but doesn't matter. We'll be there soon in good time, and I'll just make sure I get a bit of atmosphere for you. Time for a transport compilation. I don't know why people like these, but they did. You weren't expecting to see me again yet? I was about to do my team talk, and yeah, there's dogs, there's police, there's a lot. Basically, we were in the station, one of the police officers told us to get out there quickly because there were some high-risk Anderlecht fans coming through. 300. Yeah, and now they started trying to fight some random bloke who didn't even look like he was going to the football, and now they've all been sent over there.
Yeah, so a guy going to the Lego shop just got beat up by an Anderlecht fan.
Yep. There's more police than there are Anderlecht fans now. But in other news, Antonio's nowhere to be seen. He's not in the squad. I'll put the squad on that side so you can see it. Not too happy. Too weak in my opinion. Antonio's got a snotty nose, so he's not allowed to play. But yeah, as I said, weak side. Paqueta starting is probably the only massive player that's on the pitch. No Rice, no Souček, no Kara, no Dawson. Basically, second string side with Cresswell and Johnson playing as centre backs. Yeah, if anyone couldn't understand the side to put up, it's the 5 at the back, 2 in midfield, Anzini's second holder, and then 3 up front. So, should be interesting, but I'd rather a bit of a stronger side. For people that are long-term subscribers to the channel, you might remember, I'm going to move out of the way of the light. You might remember that when we did the programmes last year, they were all the same. And guess what we've got today? So, you remember the format, Europa League thing in the middle, and then like badges. We've just got a Conference League trophy and a badge. Not worth buying. Club there, need to light the West Ham up. And we're in. The most beautiful cardio workout, so that I could talk to you in a quiet place. I'm going to flip it around in a second, and you can hear I'm out of breath. You're going to see where I've walked from. Look at that, look where we are. Don't worry, we're not sitting here. If you zoom in, you can see Dads and Hannah sitting there. You might be able to if you recognise them, and then that's the pitch. Let me zoom out, look at the view here. So we're playing co-op cam on FIFA. Been hoping for a break in the copyrighted music, but I don't think we're going to get one, so I'm just going to talk now. Right, okay, Anderlecht, haven't managed to talk about them yet. You heard me talking about their fans on the way in. A few of them being badly behaved. Sometimes it's a bit of banter, but they were just beating up anyone. They came out the station, they couldn't even remember who were their own fans. They were just swinging fists everywhere. Anderlecht are second in the group right now. They're the first team that didn't score against us actually. We've had a problem keeping clean sheets, which is why I'm a bit worried about Johnson and Cresswell both playing centre back in a 5. But yeah, they gave us a good game. It was only 1-0 at their place. We were a bit lucky to come away with it. We did score a brilliant goal, but Areola made an equally brilliant save. Can't show it, copyright obviously. But yeah, they were a decent side. Every side we've played against, so I'm going to give them their dues. FCFSB were decent, so was Silkeborg. They just didn't have the quality. Anderlecht have more quality, and if they show it, we could be in trouble. I was confident before the match, but I'm a bit worried now I've seen the sides. Yeah, I did explain it slightly earlier, but I'm just going to go into it in detail now. This is how it's looking in our group at the moment. If we win and Silkeborg don't win, we'll be straight through as group winners. Because remember guys, if you're Champions League watchers, you might not have been paying attention to the Europa and the Conference. It's slightly different now. You have to top your group to get through to the last 16. If you don't, you've got to go to a playoff round, extra 2 matches, World Cup year. Don't want that to happen, okay? I'd rather we went full strength today and then we could just bin off the other 2 matches, could we be through. But Moyes has kind of played it risky. I don't mind it as long as we win. If it comes off, he's a genius. Last thing we've got to do, Anderlecht players to watch out for. Diawara used to play for Roma, so he's pretty good. Fabio Silva was probably their biggest threat against us. He's obviously on loan from Wolves as well. I'm sure a lot of you will know that. But that is the Anderlecht players that you need to watch out for, but let's hope they're not great today. I'll get all the way down there. Made it. It's a long walk. You can see it right where those letters are. That's where I was. Are you happy not getting food tonight?
More than, yes.
Yeah, we've decided to stop getting food. I can't get rid of the light. It's overpriced. It's like 10 quid for a burger, but it's not a proper burger. It's like a school dinner burger. It's just literally a beef patty and a bun with a bit of dry cheese. So I had a protein bar and I'm more nourished and it was cheaper than a burger, so I'm happy.
Yeah, nice spaghetti bolognese at home.
We have food at home and it's actually better.
Results go our way. Sorry, sir. What's the score going to be tonight? And what do you think to see it?
Light show.
See the blue searchlights.
The only good thing about this is the flames are keeping me warm. The stadium's on fire. Forever blowing
Have you got the Slayer?
Yeah. They felt the culture in light show. Bounces back. What a free kick!
Watch it on the screen.
Amazing. That has shot the Anderlecht fans right up. You can see they've been practicing that one. There we go.
That's class.
Power and accuracy, brilliant.
Number 15, Craig Dawson.
Come on, West Ham. Lovely goals.
Come West Ham, yet another European goal for number 20.
It was a bit central, wasn't it?
It's a thumper though, wasn't it?
Lovely. Lovely bit. Clever from Bowen, good control. I think keeper was expecting the other side. Good finish. As it stands, we're not winning the group tonight. 2-0 to Silvermore. That's a loud advert, but I've got to say, not a bad half of football. What do you think, lads?
No, pretty good. We're pretty much in control. But
Yeah.
I have to say, if they do break, they do look dangerous.
Yeah.
But thankfully, they're making the wrong decisions.
Yeah, they've had a few good counter-attacks. It's 2-0, but it's not a done game. Paquette is just too good, though, for the rest of the pitch.
Yeah,
He's just
absolutely is
different
good.
class.
Totally.
Brilliant flicks. Benrahma's been all right. Poor decision making sometimes. Not really any bad performers. Just everyone's done their jobs.
But it's just what we want now, isn't it? A good squad rotation and a complete squad performance.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see some other players come on, but you don't want to do it too early and throw the game until.
And there's no point in resting Skamaka and Rice if he does ultimately have to bring them on.
Yeah, exactly. But if it stays as it is, it should be okay. It's just they are having they've had enough breaks. They had one where they got into the area and he could have tapped in, he just missed.
Yeah, completely. We've had it off there, a little bit of luck, but we got to stay in charge of this game and be ruthless and keep attempting to score more goals.
Yeah, as long as we get one more, we should be all right. Definitely.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Just get one more, we should be okay. Bowen had a brilliant chance after his goal. Lovely play, and just kicked air, but
certainly.
So far so good.
Their fans have been pretty noisy, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
Throwing the flares about.
Yeah, I zoomed in on one fight. I set off about 5.
Yeah, but certainly when that first free kick went in,
it shocked them a bit, didn't it? Because it was a brilliant free kick, so accurate. Yeah. But so far so good. We'll see second half highlights.
Number 8, Pablo Fornal!
Owen!
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
Also leaving the field on 20, Jared Bowen. For number 7, Jan Lucas Kamaka.
It is now. Oh, he's still fighting. No,
He's still having his skill giving Nick Stewart a good go. These two weren't actually needed. Tears on fire. We're in a place. They're doing nothing.
There's a few seats going.
There's some seats going over. Oh, there's another one. There's a man with a bucket. There's a man with a bucket. Come on, Ariola. Ignore the seats in the background, lads. Kill West Ham. He's got in.
Goal for Anderlecht, Scotland number 70, Sebastian.
We said, didn't we? Should have pulled it. Should have pulled it off.
Yeah, they're gonna throw the kitchen sink out there as well as our own seats.
I'm not sure what happened at all.
I don't know
looked like
it was a foul or Rice hand.
No idea what happened. Didn't need to be that scary, West Ham, but we've done it. Do you think they're going to keep the Anderlecht lot in, or do you think they're just going to let them out?
I think I'll shoot them keep him in for a bit.
I'm sorry it's a little bit dark, but yeah, I couldn't film in the stadium towards the end. It was getting a little bit hairy in there, but the main thing was they were blaring Sweet Caroline. One, I didn't want the copyright strike, and two, I've heard that song enough times to happily never hear it again. So we're going to just describe the second half here, I guess. Not too much happened. We had a few good chances. Dawson and Downs clashed heads. That was quite a big thing. Dawson ended up going off, but I've heard that he's okay since. Sorry about the line, by the way. What else happened before they scored? Skamaka came on, he was all right, almost scored, held up the ball well. Fornals came off Paqueta at half-time, I'm pretty sure you guys saw that. But again, decent performance from him. Threaded some nice balls through the middle and stuff, some really good pressing from Fornals as well. And yeah, we just kind of took our foot off the gas. I think we thought the game was done. They got a penalty, I'm still not sure what for. If I found out, I'll put it on the screen now. In about the 88th minute. It was Rice or Johnson, one of them did something. I don't know if it was a handball, a trip, what, I just genuinely couldn't tell. I think half of the players on both teams were distracted by what was going on in the stands at that point. You saw the fires, those were flares, but the fire brigade was there and stuff. It was a bit mad. But yeah, we were all okay. I hope everyone at the game was, whether you're Anderlecht or West Ham. yeah, and I hope we don't get blamed for something we didn't start again, but going away from the point, yeah, they got a penalty for whatever reason, calmly converted, put a little bit of pressure on, but never really got that close to scoring. I'm going to cross the road, so it might be a bit more light, but yeah, that's about it for what happened. I've got to give a man of the match, obviously. If he played the whole game, it probably would have gone to Paqueta. He was brilliant, but I'm going to give it to Flynn Downs, actually. Got booked and had to be a little bit more careful after that, but what a player he is. I'm hoping, like, Souček's doing all right at the moment. Actually, Souček came on and did brilliantly. I've got to give Souček credit where it's due. I'm a critic of him quite often, but he was pretty good when he came on, actually. Some massive tackles, just stalling play, winning the ball back. He only played about 5 minutes, but he was very good. Rice slotted in at centre-back as well, and didn't look out of place, which was great. But yeah, Flynn Downs is going to be my man in the match. Played the whole 90, which he doesn't normally get to do, which was brilliant. I'm just hoping he'll play in the Premier League soon, and yeah, it might be in place of Souček, but it's got to happen. Him and Rice, they just have an understanding already with the likes of Paqueta, Benrahma, Bowen, all of those players that are really good at moving the ball quickly. We're starting to build something here, and I like it a lot. But I think Downs has got to be part of that, because as much as I love Souček, he can't pass. So Downs is going to be my man in the match. He was everywhere, just imperious in the midfield. It's like having a second Declan Rice. I love it. But yeah, that's going to be all from me. You can hear me losing my voice. Let me know if you enjoyed this, guys. I will do it for the Silkeborg match. We still need a point against those to clinch the group and make sure we don't have to play an extra game, so that'll be pretty good. Then hopefully we can give some youth a go when we play against FCSB. But yeah, that's all from me. I'll see you soon. As I said, let me know if you enjoyed, and come on, you Irons.